Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I hope y'all were up last night. I hope y'all watched the Miami Heat game last night. Because if you did, you just watched a historical game. You just watched the most televised scoring singular game by a player. Bam Adebayo, have yourself a game, good brother. You was out there hooping, man. Did y'all see what Bam did last night? Come on, man. Man had 83. 83. The number after 82, right before 84. We thought Kobe's 81 was untouchable. Yeah. Guess what? Bam said, you know what? I got this, coach. We down. No Tyler Hero. No Norman Powell. So the third option of the team decided to step up. No Khalil Ware. They're basically playing with G League players. Bam said, I got this, coach. I got this. I'm going to get these buckets. They can't guard me. The man already had what? He had 30 and a quarter, I believe. Then he had about 60 points in the first half alone. He was hooping. And he could have more if he would have made all his free throws. He could have had 7 more points. So realistically, that 83 could really been 90 points if he made his free throws. But I know the brother Ty, you understand what I'm saying? Went out there hooping like that. 83 points, man. These are some of the records he broke. He made the most free throws in NBA history. He's the first Heat player to attempt 40 field goals in a game. He joins Wilt Chamberlain as only players with 20 field goals and 25 free throws in a game. And he passed Kobe for the most points in NBA history. He also holds the record for most field goal attempts, most free throws attempts, most made free throws, and most made field goals. Shout out to Bam, man. They couldn't guard my boy Bam. Big Bam Adebayo. Y'all feel me? Big Bam, not the little. He said, excuse me, bucket. You feel me? The Outdoor Boys 2013. What's good, my guy? Yeah, man. I hope y'all. It was a historical game, man. Crazy, insane work. Shout out to 19 people alive right now. Woo-wee! That man Bam was hooping. 83? We thought Kobe's 81 was untouchable. Now, when it comes to Wilt Chamberlain, that 100-point game, I don't think anybody's going to break that. I really believe that record is truly untouchable. But shout out to Bam, man, for his record-breaking night. You got to put his jersey in the Raptors. My boy is the second greatest Heat player of all time. It goes Dwayne Wade, then goes Bam. You got to put his jersey in the Raptors. This man's in the record books. Whenever you break a Wilt Chamberlain mythical record like this brother just did, come on, man. This brother need a statue, jersey in the Raptors, the Hall of Fame. Come on, man. 83. And out of all players, who would have thought Bam would have done it? Let's be real. Y'all would never thought Bam was going to do this. Y'all probably thought Luka, Wemby, maybe a prime KD, these prime James Harden. These are players you thought. But Bam, nah, you would never thought Bam. We here to talk about Bam's night. We're gonna talk about other things too. See, this hating to me. Ice Cube son, Lil Cube over here, Mr. Melted Cube. They manufactured and forced it to happen. Somebody didn't like the Lakers putting up that Pat Riley, so they tarnished one of our Kobe statues. Yeah, this hate. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Come on, man. Y'all gotta do better. Y'all have mental breakdowns because the brother broke Kobe's record. I thought records are meant to be broken. I didn't know they were untouchable. I didn't get that memo. Didn't y'all get that memo? So it says here the last few minutes of Miami Heat versus Washington Wizards game where Bam scored 83 points is a little odd. Wizards sent a full court press, triple team stop, Bam. Hey, listen, Bam was getting to the Baja. Y'all feel me? He's getting to the cup. He's getting whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted. You feel me? Wizards intentionally fouled other Heat players to stop Bam from scoring. He intentionally fouled Wizards to send him to the free throw line to get the ball back, and Bam saying, I respect that. W teammates, shout out to them. W teammates. Those are A1 elite tier 1 teammates that weren't hating. They wanted him to win. And I don't knock it. Like my man Stack said, shout out to my man Stack. Somebody got to shoot them shots. And Bam, the third option, he was the number one option that night. He said, I got y'all. This for y'all. I got y'all. I'm going to take y'all to the promised land. And boy, did that brother sure do deliver. If I'm on the Wizards, I might not show my face for a while. Not going to lie to y'all. Let me see. Let's listen to what Max Kellerman said.
Their reptilian brain back here is overriding their frontal lobe. Their emotions about Kobe are overriding their frontal lobes. Their reptilian brain back here is overriding their frontal lobes where the judgment is, right?
That's fair.
And it's making them say foolish stuff about Bam.
Yeah. My thing is, I think you could do both. I think you could be very upset and love the fact, just because you love Kobe. It gives you the right to be upset, but we can't diminish what Bam did last night. That's unfair to Bam.
All you want. I mean,
and we shouldn't, and we should be leading with
Bam should be celebrated
first.
Today.
Celebrated, yes.
Celebrated.
Thank you.
Amazing. Congratulations, Bam.
Congratulations,
That's
Bam.
amazing.
Yes.
And like when people say, "Oh, you never may live to see that again," I'm pretty sure most of us will live to see someone score more than 83. But I almost guarantee you this. It ain't going to be from a guy known primarily for defense. Yeah, it's incredible. Our emotions about Kobe are.
I like what Rich Paul is saying here, right? So what Rich Paul is basically saying, and Max Kellerman, of course, basically that Kobe fans are getting emotional, which I get, I understand. We talking about Bam, he's breaking Kobe record. Y'all probably thought that record was untouchable. A lot of people thought that. He broke the record. It is what it is. But when you look at Bam doing what he did, doing something historic like he did, like he said, a mainly defensive player doing this, y'all, we're probably never going to see this again. When's the next time do y'all think we're going to see a player that is defensive based, who's projected to be a great defender in this league, who developed his offensive game to be as good as Bam? Let's really think about that. Bam is the last person you would have thought would ever drop 83 points in the game randomly on a Tuesday night. Bam was the last person you would have thought. But like Max is saying, these Kobe fans, not all of y'all, some of y'all are emotionally attached to him. So because y'all are emotionally attached to him, y'all are downplaying Bam Adebayo's 83. Y'all saying it's unethical. It's ugly basketball. He stat padded. He did this. He did that. Instead of just appreciating this record, that Kobe record was not going to stand forever. Eventually, somebody was going to break it. So I don't understand what the problem is. Records are made to be broken. There's a lot of records that are not going to. There's very few select records that are going to stand forever. Like them Wilt Chamberlain records, those are probably going to stand to the end of time, to the end of Testament. Like, because Wilt Chamberlain numbers are just, for you to even get close to some of them numbers, you got to do some insane things. So Bam now has the second highest scoring game in NBA history. It goes Wilt Chamberlain, Bam, Kobe. And eventually somebody's going to dethrone Bam. Eventually somebody's going to dethrone Kobe again. So he's going to keep going down, keep going down. Records are made to be broken. The game evolves. Things change. People change. But y'all are so emotionally attached to Kobe. I get it, I understand. But there's records to be made broken. He could be your favorite player. But that doesn't mean we should diminish Bam for the great stuff he did. A lot of Laker fans are being haters. A lot of Kobe fans are being haters because of what he did, which I don't get and I don't understand. We're going to listen to what Charlie V had to say about the whole thing.
There's a difference. Yes, 83 is 83. That's fucking hard to do, regardless of what level you're playing. Now, here's the difference. When we played Kobe, Toronto played Kobe, the Lakers, it was a close game the whole way. They needed Kobe's 81 points. In Bam's case, it was up by 30, 25. They were fouling so he can get there and beat it. The record, right? Hold on. It's not the same, Ray.
Okay. All right.
It's not the same.
I'm gonna let you.
So
finish.
to me, that 83 is an asterisk, bro.
There's no
I
asterisk.
can't. There's
no
an asterisk
bro.
in my book.
No,
say
fellas,
83
fellas, fellas.
83
That
is
no,
83.
that is
Plus free
that is
throws.
a asterisk,
Cool.
bro.
That-
That's an asterisk.
That's an asterisk. He shot 47 free throws, which at the end of the day, that's not his fault. They were fouling
They
him.
was following him.
They were fouling the shit out of
Yeah,
him.
36
So-
points came off free throws.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna discredit what Bam did because fucking he had 30 something. That had nothing to do with anything. That motherfucker had 30
Yes.
something first quarter.
The first 3 quarters was nothing. He
the
did
first
that.
3 quarters is legit to me.
And he had 68.
That's yes.
That's
great.
good. Yes, that's
That
great.
Fourth quarter, bro, you up 20 something, 30s. Come on.
He could have got what he wanted in the first 5, 6. He was that hot. Like you know how it gets when you scoring like that. He could have got it in the first 5 minutes if they would have just guarded him normally. So they started triple teaming him. So now they on some hating shit. They're like, all right.
They underestimate the fact that they started fouling
exactly
at the end. So Bam doesn't get the free throws. It's crazy. Or get the points. It's crazy.
Exactly.
But that's a joke. They're making a mockery of the game now.
Yeah.
They made a mockery out of the game. The last 3 or 4 minutes.
Shit, like
And I'm
6.
looking at the team that they are playing too.
Yeah.
That
Alex
I mean,
Sarr
Toronto
can't
wasn't
play
that good
fucking
either.
defense.
Who?
Sarr.
No.
Alex Sarr, right?
Oh, we
Yeah,
saw,
Alex Sarr.
we saw
Got
that.
cooked.
Oh, we saw that.
Got cooked. But I don't want to discredit Bam because it's his night. He did it. 83 is 83.
83
Cool.
is 83.
It's not the same as the 81. That's all I'm saying. I've been there. I witnessed it.
Oh, you're right, Charlie. It ain't the same. Because guess what? Bam's 83 is better than Kobe's 81. How about that? At the end of the day, they both were playing bad teams, right? Kobe went against a terrible Raptors team at bottom league. Bam's going against a terrible Wizards team. Bam. Bada bing, bada boo. I don't like this notion that is static. When there's a record that's attainable, of course you want to break it. Word is bond. We all know this. It is what it is. But I don't. This attachment to Kobe's 81 is just like, come on, guys. Bam did what he had to do. Bam's 83 is more impressive than Kobe's 81. The man was getting triple team in the fourth. They were making sure that Bam did not score this 81 points. They didn't really want him to score over 70, to be honest with y'all. Now, if you want to watch the Wizards and y'all allow Bam to have this night, what you going to tell the people? What you going to tell your homeboys, your homegirls, your children? We're going to be able to say, hey, yo, Alex Sarr, you remember that game you got cooked by Bam? Bam gave y'all, what was it, 83 points. You remember that game, Alex Sarr? Like, and they were throwing every coverage at this man, and he still was getting what he was getting. Like, come on, yo. I feel like he's getting downplayed to a certain extent. I do feel like that. Let's see what Raymond Felton had to say about it. That's a fact. Okay, I got two problems with what he just said. Problem number one. when it comes to history, and a lot of people know this, you don't know what happened or didn't happen. We really don't know what happened in history. An example of this. How do we know Napoleon was really a general? Are there any clips, any proof? Is there anything visual you know? Like, how do you know when it comes to history? History gets distorted. There's very few concrete proof and evidence of things that happen in history. That's how history works. Just because you don't prove don't mean it never happened. There is a radio broadcast. There's a radio broadcast of Wilt scoring 100 points. So there is evidence. Whether you want to believe it or not, that's up to you. I'm not here to tell you what to believe, what not to believe. Just because you didn't see something, that doesn't mean it never happened. There's lots of things in history that has not been recorded. There's no film on. There's no footage of. You can doctrine it, whatever. So just because there's no film, doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I get tired of hearing that argument. Did you see the film? There's a radio broadcast. Like, what more do you want?
So two people we've seen.
We've seen two people that.
Okay, then.
Yeah, right. If
That
you're
makes
in
it even
court,
worse. That
right,
makes it
you
even
ever been in
worse.
court, right? You've been in court. You've been in court. The truth doesn't matter. It's what you can prove.
Okay, then. So
That equals the truth.
So
They can't prove that they scored 100.
You making my
Can't prove
point.
it.
You making my point even
How?
better because there's only two people who's done it.
Two
So
people.
it's special.
And I was there, and I actually
And you
was,
experienced one of them. You
Yeah.
got 81 yourself.
whoa.
What?
Don't say it like
You was
that.
on the team. You was on the statue.
There's no two players.
I was in LA
There's
with
two
you.
players, and we
I
did
was
this
in LA
already.
with you. I saw you on the statue.
Yeah, I am on the statue. I am on the statue. Appreciate you, Chris. But there's there's two players that didn't get any of that 81, and we already went through this.
It's 81. You
I
had
was one of them. Dad.
it's 81.
I ain't getting none of that, so I locked that shit up.
It's 81.
You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying?
You ain't
No,
never
you
guarded.
ran the
never
other
scored.
way.
Hold
You
on,
didn't help.
let me rock with my narrative.
No, we're not rocking with your narrative. We get into
He
the
didn't score a
Baja.
buck on me.
That is true though, because
That is
we had
true,
the
right?
ESPN. That is
I
very
locked
true.
him up.
You
That's
didn't lock him
it.
up. You ran away from the
You
smoke.
never guarded him.
Let me rock.
Anyway, listen. Shout out to Bam, man. Bam, historic night, legendary. Listen, I wish I could have done it, young fella. I swear I do. And that's something that nobody can take from you. I don't care how you got it. Sportia, you did the right thing, letting that young man go for it. The man was hot. Listen, the man was hot. Regardless of what you
I
say.
can't wait to get
If you had 68 at the end of the third quarter, Dad, you got 68 into the third quarter. You telling your coach, listen, let me go for what I can go for. It's the end of the third quarter. I got another 12 minutes. Come on, now. I'm going to see what I can go for.
Hey man, the man did his thing, man.
You know what? Shout out to Raymond Felton for keeping it real. He did what he had to do. Shout out to Eric Spo for allowing that to happen. He could have been like the other coaches and sat him, try to preserve history. But Spo said, you know what, Bam, you hot. You're close to breaking this record. I'm gonna let you break it, good fella. Big fella. Go ahead and do that. Shout out to him, man. Here goes another hater, Ime Hain. I saw he only made 6 threes, but 40 free throws. Tell me the story right there, and it's the Washington Wizards. So we trying to downplay that, huh? So we trying to downplay that. So did you downplay Kobe's 81? Like, come on, bro. Like, this is nasty.
I don't know if you saw that Bam Adebayo had 83 points tonight. I'm sure you know Bam. What are your thoughts on that and such a historic night?
Yeah, I mean, first thing you think is how, because of, not because of him, but because of the way he plays, and I saw only made 6 threes, but 40 free throws or something like that. Tells the story right there. And the Washington Wizards.
Yo, the NBA really got some haters, bro. They just don't really want a brother to be great, man. Like, come on, son. Yo, this nasty work. Oh, here comes Kelly Oubre, another hater.
Well, one, I'm going to say it's definitely legendary. The box score, right? The number. But, and shout out to Bam, right? He's just implementing himself in history. And I'm kind of salty that he bested Kobe. It's one of my favorite players for sure. But I'm going to just say this, man. Joel did it efficiently, and he did it in 3 quarters. Well, one, I'm going to say it's definitely legendary.
Yeah, like come on, you hate, bro. Like it's straight hate, bro. Like come on, son. You hating because you couldn't do this? That's what I feel like. I feel like a lot of these players are hating on Bam because they couldn't do it themselves. You understand what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? They couldn't do this or come close to it, so they say, "Damn, he really did that." Now I gotta go hate on him. Like, come on, Joel did it efficiently. He did it in 3 quarters. Okay. This is why I think efficiency is overrated to a certain extent. Nobody else on the Heat was capable of scoring like Bam. Bam had to go and he was hot. I don't knock him for doing what he had to do. He was trying to win the game, trying to get his little stats. You feel me? Get his buckets. Who else you gonna want to shoot the ball? Because I don't even know who's on that team that played to give you another person that I like. Come on, bro. Jaime Jaquez, you want him to take the shots? Colin Carr said on the criticism Bam is receiving for scoring 83 points. Bam scored 83 points last night. Everybody's attacking him. This is what we do in America. The minute there's success, we have to tear everybody down. 83 is 83. These are facts. He's an excellent basketball player. When Wilt Chamberlain scored 100 points, his team was fouling Knicks to get extra possessions. When Kobe scored 81 against an awful Raptors team, the Lakers led by 15 with 4:30 left, and Kobe scored another 11. Bam had 31 in the first, 62 after 3 quarters. It was totally legitimate. Every star in this league has had a chance to play the Wizards, and they didn't score 83. He spent. Number facts. I agree to that statement 100%. He spent. Here comes Mike Greenberg. He's defending Bam with the Wilt Chamberlain 100-point game. Had a lot of fouls too. For people on Twitter, you casuals, saying that they made the end of the game bad. You never saw the end of the game in 1962, Wilt. Mike Greenberg was old enough to see this game live, watch it, hear about it, whatever. He was old enough. A similar thing happened that same night. The Knicks were intentionally fouling Chamberlain's teammate, so he couldn't try to go for 100 points. History doesn't write down how you got there. History writes down the number. That's a fact. Talk to them, Mike Greenberg. Talk to them. Bang! History will record forever that last night, Bam Adebayo scored more points in the game than anyone ever has except Mr. Wilt Chamberlain. Yeah, like, come on, bro. Robot 13. Kelly won't ever see 50 in his life. That's a fact. Bam did his damn thing, beat out even Kobe. That's a fact, Robo. It's 2026. People hate if you lose and if you win. Yeah, that's a fact. It's crazy it's crazy how people work, man. Oh man, look at this hater, Robert Horry.
Things you have to see. I heard 43 shots, 43 free throws. I'm like, and then I saw some highlights. If y'all noticed when the show came back, I was looking at the highlights of Bam. I'm like, let me just say this: 83 points is impressive. But it gets to a point where you have to respect the game. And I think there was moments in this game where it was not respected, but still though, 83 points is a lot. I appreciate the effort. And it's going to go down as we know, second most of the game. But it's like you always say on certain things, just have an asterisk by it. I'm putting an asterisk by this one. But it's still a lot. I'm not taking away from anything, Bam. It's a lot.
83 from Bam Adebayo.
Oh my goodness! Those one of those things you have to see. I heard 43 shots.
Damn, people really hating on Bam. Yapaholic, just hating the hate. That's a fact, Robo. Like, come on, son. Bam did something historic. Oh, it's acted by it. Like, come on, yo. You just mad because you there had the green light like that, Robert Horry. That's what it really is. You wish you had the green light Bam had last night. You was a role player. You had roles. And boy, did you stay in your role. Oh, look at this guy, Tim Man. Oh, brother, look at this guy. It was honestly just awful. It was honestly just awful, horrendous, disgusting basketball down the stretch. That was the most blatant stat chasing I ever seen. I enjoyed it. Ethical 39 by women more than I did the egregious 83. Ethical? What is ethical hoops? What is that? Like, when did this term ethical hoops ever exist, bro. There was a time in basketball where you got buckets by any means. Was Allen Iverson an ethical hooper? No, he did what he had to do. Somebody has to shoot them shots. This is why I say this, and I constantly say this. Efficiency is overrated to a certain extent, man. We are taking away from Bam because it wasn't quote unquote unethical, according to Tim McMahon, of course. Like, come on, bro. That man did something. There's a lot of plays you give him them shots. That don't mean they gonna score the same amount of points Bam did. Some might not even come close to it. Some might not. A lot of people ain't gonna do it as efficiently. Let's be real. Bam is a big man, not a guard. Like, come on, son. Like, what we doing? That's nasty work by Tim McMahon. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Bam in his 83-point game. 26 points on 2-pointers, 21 on threes, 36 on free throws. He's the only player in NBA history at least 20 of each in regulation. So they said Bam attempted more free throws in 19 different teams. Only Phoenix, only the Heat, well, which was Bam. Most of them was Bam. The Phoenix Suns and the 76ers attempted more free throws than Bam. Bam attempted more free throws than 19 different teams. Look at this guy. Look at this hater here. Judging by the reaction some people from Brian's past, whom I was in touch with after Adebayo's outing, the sentiments wasn't unique. Like, come on, bro. Yeah, y'all really some haters. But we're gonna talk a little football real quick before I get up out of here. So, as y'all know, the Ravens pulled out of the trade for Max Crosby because of injury history, which is boo-boo. I don't believe it. I'm not jacking it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my internet just, I don't know, started tweaking. Sorry about that. We were having technical difficulties. I don't know what happened. Then that just started tweaking. Messing everything up for. So as y'all can see, Max Crosby did not pass his physical and is going back to the Raiders. So the Ravens get their 2 first-round picks back. I think the real reason why they're doing this because they're losing way too many free agents. They lost their fullback. They lost their center, the entire Linderbaum. And they also lost their DN, one of their DNs. So I think this is going to do a lot for them. This shakes up the market for Max Crosby because we don't know what's going to happen to him, what's going down with that, how that's going to work out. Yeah. But that's it for the show today, ladies and gentlemen. I will see y'all tomorrow for more great content. Y'all know the vibes. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, retweet, retool. Tell your homeboys, your homegirls, your boyfriend, your auntie, uncle, your sister. Tell everybody. Spread the word. You can find me on TikTok, Crazy Shot Josh. Go live on there almost every day. Twitter on Crazy Shot Josh. YouTube, J Sports Universe. And on Instagram, OGJ Sports. Y'all know the vibe. Your favorite TikToker, your favorite content creator, I'm out of here. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, man. Y'all be